The fight between Logan Paul and KSI has undoubtedly been the topic of the month, and by that I mean it's been overdone to death. Please stop making videos about KSI versus Logan Paul. The wife's left me, the kids are crying. It's time we all stopped doing that, please. What's even worse is I've seen other companies try to profit off of the fighting hype. Fame MMA is one of them. Now my close friend Callum Markey is taking part in their event in December, so I don't want to say too much negative stuff about them. Actually, you know what? Sorry, Callum, I take it back. It looks shit, Callum. Come on, it does. I'm sorry.
Skinny lip, I'm gonna make that top lip even fucking shorter if it's possible. Tell you that.
Can we get a translator, please? Either that or some strong painkiller I can inject in myself. I think my eardrums have finally burst. I thought the reason we had shows like Love Island in the first place was that once we actually had the contestants on the island, we just kind of left them there. I think it would be kind of entertaining seeing morons slowly start to eat each other, but let's be honest, they're so vain, they'd probably just end up eating themselves. Regardless, I still think putting two reality stars in a cage and making them fight is somewhat cruel. Their brains are surely damaged enough as it is. Needless to say, I think it's about time we change the narrative. Realistically, I want some of this clout, okay? I want some of this boxing fame, I'll be honest. So today's video is somewhat preemptive. I've been scouring the internet for the correct opponent, if you will. Now, I'm sure someone like Kavos would love a go at me. I'm probably the closest he'd get to Alex, but that alone scares me from fighting him. His dislike for Alex seems somewhat erotic, even more so than that jizz-infused post by Logan. What I'm trying to say is that I feel like I need someone who has similar motives to me. I found a video titled, "Toothpick Student Gains 200 Pounds of Pure Muscle." This is a good start, I think. Someone who was also bullied, but then had a bit of a glow up. I'm still waiting for my glow up, obviously, but it's coming. You know, it's coming slowly, but it's coming. Now, this guy is big, you know? Pretty big. But there are weaknesses there, and today I'm going to exploit them like the little keyboard warrior I am.
The body isn't really meant to be between 330 and 350 pounds of muscle.
You can say that again, fella. You look like you're about to pop. I must say I've never seen a man look this chiseled. But who has shoulders bigger than their legs? My guy, even your shoulders have shoulders. No wonder the dude next to you has his face blurred out. Who'd want to be compared to someone that huge? I don't doubt that the smaller guy could probably rip out my intestines with his bare hands, but he's at most a third of the size of Godzilla over here. You know what? I can't even be sure if his face is actually blurred at this point. I'm so fixated on this man's body, I can't even begin to process what's around him.
I decided to break the boundaries, I guess.
All right, we need to talk about this. This pose right here. What does this pose even achieve? I feel like it's giving me hemorrhoids. I feel like photographers make bodybuilders do that pose just so they don't feel so bad about themselves. On the other hand though, the incel stand. I'm 100% behind this. Yeah, this feels powerful. This is making me want to order Pokemon's U2s.
I work out 5 to 6 days a week, about 1.5 to 2 hours a day, depending on how much I'm yapping.
Yeah, 5 to 6 days a week, 1 or 2 hours a day, you know, no biggie. You know, nothing much, just hop into the gym for the majority of my fucking life. I don't even know if I'm awake for 1 to 2 hours a day. And to think that in this man's life, it's either that or yapping. Is that what he said?
Yapping.
Does this man think he's Scrappy-Doo or something? He couldn't be further from an animal that yaps. I feel like his noise would be like a baritone grunt, you know, a real worldwide ground rumbler. I can't go about doing that noise unannounced, I'm sorry. Some people don't want to get pregnant, all right? I need to understand that.
This is Biggie Big. He drives the ladies wild, just like his daddy.
Please, I'm begging, mate. Please never refer to your dog like that ever again. I mean, I guess everyone's got to have something that calls them daddy at the end of the day. I can't blame him. I just don't understand why he has to say it like Shrek.
Daddy.
But please answer me this. What cruel bastard gave this dog his drink in a mug? He doesn't have opposable thumbs. As soon as he's finished like half of it, he'd probably have to stick his face in it. He'd get trapped in it. He'd never look the same again. But he wouldn't be the first person in his family to look deformed.
My name is Craig Golias. I'm from Las Vegas, Nevada, and I am a bodybuilder online coach. I'm just trying to get huge.
And finally, we have a name. I can already see it on the billboard. Thick Pappy versus Craig. Is anyone else a little bit disappointed in that name? I'm sorry, I really shouldn't be involving you in this. It's me who's fighting him at the end of the day, and I'm not really sure I can protect anyone else who attempts to go up against him. But there is one way I can protect you. Yes, that's right. Today's video is sponsored by ExpressVPN. Whilst ExpressVPN may not be able to protect you against this man's fists, they can protect you from people trying to steal your data. Some of the reasons I use a VPN include 1. Privacy. Internet service providers are hungry, salivating over your juicy data. In the US, they are legally allowed to sell your data to ad companies, and in the UK, they're required to keep logs of all of the websites you visit and even private conversations you have. And I don't know about you guys, but I can get pretty freaky, and I don't want the world finding out about that anytime soon. ExpressVPN will encrypt your data and stop these peeping toms from finding out that you have severe daddy issues. Also, when I was younger, my boomer dad tracked my internet history. He now has some serious dirt on me and hasn't looked me in the eyes since. If only I had ExpressVPN. 2. Content unblocking. Disney, if you're watching, please click off now. The Mandalorian just came out, and if you're in the UK, you can't watch it unless you do exactly as I say. Go to expressvpn.com expressvpn.com/James Marriott right now for 3 months completely free. Reroute your connection to the United States, maybe grab a cowboy hat, order a burger so you fit in, and enjoy some juicy Star Wars goodness. Just go to expressvpn.com/James Marriott for 3 months free data encryption and IP masking. Stop your boomer parents from seeing what you search, and watch some exotic shows in the process. Thanks, lads.
What do you have that's gonna get me huge?
It's gonna get you like big?
Yeah, massive.
I'm not gonna lie, mate. I think you're starting in the wrong place if you're attempting to get huge and eating at Starbucks. To be honest, I don't even know what bodybuilders eat. Like cars or something? How does a human get that big without consuming multiple horses a day? Actually, come to think of it, Starbucks, minced pony meat, that probably does happen. I doubt there's enough regular meat to go around for their 3 trillion stores worldwide. And all of those decapitated racehorses have to go somewhere, you know? It may as well be this man's multiple stomachs. Craig has gone viral before, so this video isn't probably the first time he's received an extensive amount of online attention.
You guys probably saw that, the bus picture. That went kind of viral for a while.
The BuzzFeed headquarters are at least a few thousand miles away from my current location, but somehow I can still hear all of their employees collectively screeching. But I don't know, can you even describe this as manspreading? That is far beyond the realm of a regular man's legs. I just feel sorry for his penis. If he closed his legs, his testicles would probably be pulverized. Actually, that's a pretty good name for a fighter, isn't it? The Nutcracker. But not only that, imagine the size comparison. Even Mandingo would struggle to look sizable with limbs like that. He goes on to talk about how his newfound body impacted the way he interacts with women.
Girls were starting to be, what's up? And I was like, hey, what's up, Biff?
I'm feeling a little bit flustered, actually.
What's up, Biff?
You know, it doesn't surprise me that he only got female attention after he got jacked. Us lesser looking boys have to rely on our mouths in more ways than one, am I right, fellas? I've never touched a woman. Craig talks a little bit more about what he was like before he started going to the gym, and what he says will surprise you.
I was a toothpick in high school.
Well, that's a rags to riches story if I ever heard one. To think he started off life as a small twig, and now the only person with wood is me. He shows his progression from how thin he was as a teenager to the beast that he is now, but he seems to struggle with things that he never used to struggle with as a kid.
Tying your shoes, taking a shower, you know, going upstairs, you know, just like the little things.
Just the little things, you know, unimportant stuff. If you can't tie your shoes, that's fine. Just don't wear shoes. Walk around with bare feet, you know. It's 2019. Who needs shoes? Who takes showers either? Just hop in a nearby lake, scrub yourself off with a bear. It's all water at the end of the day. I don't think these are little things. I think the ability to climb stairs is a pretty integral aspect of regular life. Body movement, I'll tell you what that is, son. That's overrated. All that matters is getting the girls, getting huge. And to think that he leaves the shop that he's in and reveals that he's wearing a shirt that says get huge. Bam, you did that, okay? You can check that one off the list. You have quite literally got the t-shirt, mate. You do not need to remind yourself to get big. He looks like a human coat hanger. I've never seen a shirt hug someone like that. There really doesn't seem to be much else to his life other than getting big. His daily routine was certainly eye-opening.
You're not eating, you're sleeping. If you're not sleeping, you're training. If you're not training, you're eating more.
If you can sum up your general day in 3 words, I really do think you need to reconsider your life choices. Where's the going outside on a walk with your probably terrified dog, blocking the sunlight from hitting anyone within the radius of a mile? Also, I have to add, if he is actually asleep in this photo, the person who took it with flash on, bear in mind, they must have had some seriously hefty balls. In that position, I probably wouldn't even move. And clearly the dog's got a similar stance to me. The poor thing probably can't even sleep. He's being crushed to death by his owner's 50-inch widescreen chest. Craig goes into a few of the hardships he endures as a bigger man. Not that minuscule issue he has of not being able to climb stairs or have showers. That's not important, let's be honest. He talks a bit about how his body doesn't want to be the way that it is.
Once you get to a weight of 340 to 350 pounds, your body does not want to be that big. Your body fights you every minute it can to get smaller.
I don't know, do you not reckon there's a reason for that? Like, is that not obvious? I can understand people that go to the gym if it's to get fit and healthy or even to look more attractive. I can't really relate to either of those things, but I get it. But Craig shows us a few pictures that he's posted to his Instagram, and I'm gonna let them speak for themselves.
Here's me in front of the club, relaxing at the hot tub, taking a leak.
My guy, you don't even fit in the stalls. God forbid you ever use a urinal. Forget width, mate. You've practically got a wingspan at this point. You've got albatrosses fucking turning their beaks at you. Now, I'd like to clarify that I don't dislike the guy. I will knock him out, obviously. I'm well big and hench. I'd even go as far to say ooge. But it does make me wonder because he's an online coach. But in what? I mean, if it's healthy living and fitness, then this probably isn't the right guy for you. He goes on to talk about something that his clients always ask him.
I feel there's nothing wrong with steroids. Like, I have so many clients. They're like 18, 19, 20. Craig, I want to jump on. What do you recommend? Bro, you still got a lot more growing to do. you know, get that natural muscle first.
If you're a fitness coach and you're not telling your clients to avoid steroids at all costs, then what are you doing? But to be honest, I don't even know if fitness is what he claims to coach, so we're going to take a little look at his website. Oh my god. First of all, I've got to respect it. It's straight to the point. Golias Nation is here. It's time to get fucking huge. Let's see what services he provides. The Get Huge hoodie is actually merch. I respect that. You can also buy signed photos of him. Admittedly, I'm kind of tempted by that just because I can't imagine him holding a pen. The size difference there is just inherently comedic. Train and eat with Craig. Oh no, this isn't good. I kind of want to do this. This is a problem. Craig, I'll talk to you man to man here. If you want some of this huge smoke, you know, big, hard, huge smoke. I know I'm pretty scary, aren't I? Pretty threatening. Do people want to see me train with Craig? You know, maybe spar him? Well, like this video. I'm not going to leave a like goal because I'm terrified. Anyway, much respect to Craig. No hate to the guy. He's living his best life. He's loving it. So please don't go over to any of his social medias and send hate. I doubt any of you will, to be honest. You're probably all scared shitless like me. And again, thank you to ExpressVPN for sponsoring this video. Make sure to click the link in the description for 3 months free. And if you have enjoyed this video, then please leave a like down below. Subscribe if you're new or have not done so already. And I will catch you next time.